you so much for being here tonight. The group in front of you is our concert band. I've prepared some notes for each of the songs we play. Hopefully you find them enjoyable, or at least maybe provide a little bit of insight into what you're hearing. We're going to start with a song called Christmas Swing. It's a really nice concert band work composed in 1986 by Dizzy Stratford, which is actually not his real name. Dizzy Stratford is a pseudonym for Dutch composer, renowned Dutch composer Jacob de Haan. As one of the most famous or most performed modern composers for wind bands and brass ensembles, de Haan created this Dizzy Stratford persona to allow himself to explore a lighter, more playful side of the world of wind music while maintaining the composition craft and creativity for which he is celebrated worldwide. So this piece brings a fresh and jazzy interpretation to the Christmas season, swapping traditional arrangements in favor of a swinging, syncopated style that will celebrate the spirit of the holidays with a little bit of contemporary flair. So we hope you enjoy Christmas Swing. I am sure that at some point you've asked yourself what happens when one of the most beloved holiday melodies takes an unexpected turn down a dark and snowy path. Brian Beck's clever arrangement answers that question for us tonight. Haunted Sleigh Ride transforms the familiar jingle bells by shifting it from the traditional major key to minor, creating an eerie adventure into the snowy unknown, where we may not be laughing all the way. We like this arrangement because it demonstrates a fundamental principle of musical transformation. What is happy can become sad, what is dark can become vibrant, and in this case, what is cheerful can become spooky. This modal shift breathes entirely new life into James Pierpont's 1857 classic, proving that even the most familiar melodies can surprise us with fresh interpretations. We hope that you enjoy this Halloween meets Christmas number. To conduct Haunted Sleigh Ride, please welcome to the stage Mrs. Amanda Burdette. So, for our final song, it's a disclaimer. At the top of our piece, I actually printed in our music. It has the words "with apologies," and that might give you an idea of exactly how serious this final song is going to be for the concert band. Brace yourselves for what is, in fact, the epic conclusion to composer Randall Standridge's Santa the Barbarian saga. This is a trilogy that reimagines the jolly old elf as an epic warrior from the frozen north. And what began as a one-off comedic piece in 2022 evolved into a full saga when Standridge discovered that he had created this character and this universe that was too entertaining to abandon. So after battling pirates in the second installment, I'm not making that up, our title's anti-hero now faces his greatest challenge yet. And now you're disappointed that you haven't heard the first two, aren't you? In this song, spring is on the way, and Santa the Barbarian, never one to accept the way things are, decides that he wants it to be winter forever. Santa declares war on spring itself to establish his kingdom of eternal winter. The result? The snowpocalypse. And to perform this piece, we need a little bit of help. Making what I believe to be his Marshall High School Music Department debut, please welcome our guest narrator for this piece, my colleague, Mr. Mike Fitzpatrick.
Now green, for spring had arrived, and everywhere flora and fauna now thrived. But Santa the Barbarian so hated this season that his rage grew beyond all known measure and reason. A winter eternal was what he had planned, for the blizzards and storms were his to command. So he gathered his reindeer and he gathered his ships. Now comes Santa the Barbarian and the snowpocalypse! Danger, now Lancer and victim. On Bobbit, on Brutus, on Runner and blitz them. From spring then to summer and finally to fall. Now smash away, smash away, smash away, oh!
We will ask for your patience very quickly while we get the symphonic band on stage. Thank you very much. Victor Herbert's operetta Babes in Toyland wove together various characters from Mother Goose nursery rhymes into a Christmas-themed musical extravaganza. It premiered in Chicago in June of 1903, before moving to Broadway's Majestic Theater that October. Following the extraordinary success of The Wizard of Oz earlier that year, in 1903, producer Fred Hamlin sought to create another family spectacular, and Herbert delivered magnificently with a score that far surpassed his predecessor in musical sophistication and enduring appeal. The operetta told the fantastical tale of children who escaped to the magical realm of Toyland, where they encountered toy soldiers, dolls, and other citizens of this enchanted kingdom. While the original plot was admittedly complex and has been reimagined countless times in film and TV adaptations, including the Disney one that I saw when I was young, Herbert's music has proven timeless, featuring beloved songs like Toyland and I Can't Do the Sum Yet. It is March of the Toys, the instrumental centerpiece depicting the toys coming to life that has achieved its greatest fame. From its opening fanfare to its epic grandioso section, this march captures both the wonder and the militaristic precision of an army of mechanical playthings. The composer's own orchestra recorded the march in 1911, helping to establish it as a concert hall favorite and Christmas season staple. This edition by Mark Rogers has also a special historical significance to it. It is based on the arrangement created for the legendary Sousa Band by Herbert L. Clark, one of the greatest cornet soloists in band world history. This pedigree connects our performance tonight to the golden age of American band music, when touring professional bands brought sophisticated entertainment to communities nationwide. The arrangement preserves both the theatrical sparkle of Herbert's original orchestration and the bold, brilliant sound that made the Sousa Band an American institution. A testament to Victor Herbert's genius, March of the Toys remains a beloved holiday tradition over a century after its creation. A musical toy chest that delights audiences of all ages. We hope you enjoy Victor Herbert's March of the Toys. On December 18th, 1994, something extraordinary happened at the Dorothy Chandler Pavilion in Los Angeles. A gentleman by the name of Paul Selemunovich, who was conductor of the Los Angeles Master Chorale, turned to face the audience before the world premiere of O Magnum Mysterium, written by his friend Morton Lauritsen. He told the audience that if he were asked about his favorite composer, he would name Tomás Luis de Victoria, whose Renaissance setting of O Magnum Mysterium remained as fresh as the day it was written in the late 16th century. Then, the conductor went on to make a bold prediction. The audience was about to hear the brand new 20th century counterpart to the 16th century O Magnum Mysterium, a piece so beautiful, the composer predicted, it would outperform every American choral work ever written. 6 minutes later, at the age of 51, composer Morton Lauritsen had his first genuine blockbuster. Since its premiere in 1994, this choral masterpiece has received thousands of performances in at least 100 professional recordings, becoming one of the most performed choral compositions of the last 3 decades. Lauritsen, a 3-time Grammy nominee and recipient of the National Medal of Arts from President George W. Bush in 2007, served as composer in residence for the Los Angeles Master Chorale, and is currently the Distinguished Professor of Composition at the University of Southern California's Thornton School of Music. The Latin text, O Magnum Mysterium, is drawn from a Gregorian chant used in the Christmas Mass, contemplating the profound mystery of the Incarnation. The text marvels that humble animals were the first witnesses to see the newborn Lord lying in a manger. In the composer's words, this celebrates God's grace to the meek through a quiet song of profound inner joy. In 2003, H. Robert Reynolds created this stunning adaptation of the original choral work for symphonic winds while serving as the director of bands at the University of Michigan, just down the street. Reynolds' arrangement, transposed a half step higher than the original, preserves the ethereal calm and expressive beauty that made Lauritsen's choral masterpiece transcendent. The melodic lines and lovely harmonies challenge and engage performers while maintaining the work's meditative character. The wind band arrangement has achieved similar acclaim within instrumental circles, becoming an essential work in the contemporary wind band repertoire and a beloved staple of holiday concerts worldwide. We hope you enjoy Morton Lauridsen's O Magnum Mysterium, arranged by H. Robert Crumbles. As they say, now for something completely different, but I hope you enjoyed it. In 1933, Sergei Prokofiev accepted his very first film commission, composing the score for the satirical Soviet film Lieutenant Keegan. The plot of the film centered on an absurd tale born from a clerical error. A misspelled phrase in military orders creates a fictional lieutenant whose fabricated life spirals into promotions, marriage, and imperial favor, all to avoid embarrassing the Tsar. What began as an experiment in accessible melodious music for Soviet audiences became one of Prokofiev's most beloved works. The fourth movement of the resulting orchestral suite, called Troika, depicts a winter sleigh ride in a traditional three-horse Russian sled. The principal melody is drawn from an old Russian song, beginning with a slow, somewhat dissonant statement before the pace quickens with sleigh bells, rapid pizzicato strings, and piano combining to evoke a fast winter's journey. The movement's charm and playful character quickly captured imaginations far beyond the concert hall. In fact, in 1952, about 20 years later, two of America's most innovative big band arrangers transformed Prokofiev's winter journey into a jazz sensation. Eddie Sauter and Bill Finnegan, both experienced big band arrangers, had formed their orchestra just that year, and their RCA Victor recording of Troika became a holiday favorite, reimagining Prokofiev's Russian winter scene through a distinctly American jazz lens. Tom Wallace's adaptation of the jazz arrangement for concert band retains all the wit and color of the original jazz chart. The clever scoring preserves the swing feel and inventive orchestration that made the 1952 version so special, while making this unique marriage of Russian classical music and American jazz accessible to modern concert bands. The result is a joyous celebration of winter that bridges culture, genres, and decades, a true sleigh ride, if you will, through musical history. Please, once again, welcome Mrs. Amanda Burdette to the stage as the symphonic band concludes their presentation with Midnight Sleigh Ride. your patience one last time as we transition to get ready to bring everybody on stage. Thank you so much. final song of the evening, and again, thank you very much for your patience. I promise it'll be worth it. We are going to play a fairly new piece, and I've said this the last couple concert cycles we've done. A young composer who lives and works in Texas named Gerard Hall. He's writing some absolutely fantastic stuff, and this piece is no exception. It's called You Better Slay, and you're going to notice a bunch of holiday charts that you recognize done in a very distinctly jazzy, funk kind of manner, so we hope you enjoy You Better Slay. And before we begin, let me just say how much I appreciate everybody being here. It really does mean the world to Mrs. Burdette and I and the students. You can tell they've been working very, very hard. We're excited for what's next this year, but thank you so much. And I hope that if your family's holiday season hasn't started yet, I hope that maybe this is a great beginning to it. So on behalf of all of us, we wish you just a fantastic holiday season, very Merry Christmas, and we hope you enjoy Gerard Hall's You Better Slay.